सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Greetings. Happy New Year 2024. Again, I am very happy that I have this opportunity to communicate with you, and we will look at a brief message from the Bhagavad Gita which we can use as a guide to live the year 2024. There is a verse in the 6th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita where Lord Krishna says, Uddared Atmana Atmanam Natmanam Avasadayed Atmaiva Hyatmano Bandhuhu Atmaiva Ripuratmanah. Uddared Atmana Atmanam. Uddared. Lift yourself. Rescue yourself. By yourself, Atmana. Where do I have to rescue myself from what? Viditatmananda clarifies, Magnam samsara varidho. The Atma, the self, the Ahankara, which is samsara varidho, in the ocean of samsara, Magnam, which is merged, drowning. So Bhagavad Gita and Viditatmananda also say that I am as though drowning in the ocean of samsara, where samsara would mean the conflicts arising from ragadveshas, attachments and aversions, which brings about inner conflict and results into external conflict, which robs us of the peace of mind, of the harmony in our relationship, of the happiness which is the very purpose of our life. And an ordinary person is as though submerged in the ocean of these ragadveshas, likes and dislikes, which means that this person is controlled by the impulses of raga and dvesha, attachment and aversion. So this is called drowning in the ocean of samsara, just as a drowning man is helpless. He is carried by the currents of water, and so also this person who is controlled by ragadveshas also has no freedom. He is swept in the current of samsara, into the current of life, currents of events. And that is why it is necessary that we should lift ourselves up, rescue ourselves from the samsara of being controlled by the impulses of attachment and aversion, of kama, krodha, of cravings, of anger, of greed. In the word of the Pujya Swamiji, we can afford to have some ragadveshas as long as we manage them. As long as we are not managed by them, then you can afford to have desires, some desires. ambitions, even some likes and dislikes, as long as you are aware of them, you have the freedom whether to act upon them or not act upon them. One who doesn't have that freedom, one is controlled by the impulses, can you say to be helplessly drowning in this ocean of samsara, ocean of mental pain and suffering. Uddharet. Lord Krishna says, make sure that you rescue yourself, rescue your mind from the clutches of these enemies. Atmaiva hyatmano bandhuhu. When the ego is controlled by these ragadveshas, attachments, aversions and other impulses, that mind, the Atma, the ego itself, as though acts as my enemy because it does not cooperate with me. It does not obey my desires, my orders. On the other hand, tries to control me. So what is meant by rescuing myself from the ocean of samsara is one simple thing, that as human beings we are gifted with free will, and therefore to act with free will would be the right way of living. By free will, I do not mean the freedom to do anything that we like. By free will, I mean that we bring in the viveka, the discrimination, discernment in every situation. That we enjoy that poise of mind wherein we can assess a situation. We can make an objective decision, not a decision impelled by our impulses, but make an objective decision where I enjoy a poise of mind. What Lord Krishna says, samatvam yoga uchyate, samatvam, sameness of the mind, tranquility of the mind, where my mind has the right disposition to judge and assess a situation and arrive at an appropriate and a right decision. That's all we want, to live a successful life. There are many forces out there which provoke my likes and dislikes. They push the buttons and my impulses arise in my mind and try to control me. That is when I assert my viveka, the sense of discernment, sense of discrimination, sense of doing what is right, what is proper. And control, or I would better say, educate the mind to do what is right. And we have enough wisdom and understanding on account of being exposed to Vedanta for a number of years. So if we enjoy a calm mind, a mind enjoying poise, then we can assess the situation and bring in our wisdom bring in whatever understanding or knowledge we have to bear upon that situation and make the decision as best as possible. It may turn out that what I did was not right, which we will know from the outcome of what I did, but that is all right. As long as I acted deliberately in a situation, then I will realize that I made a mistake. And I will understand what I should do when a similar situation arises in future. So this is some simple rule of living a happy and a peaceful life where we enjoy an inner peace as well as a harmony in our relationships. Relationships with the family, with the spouse, with children, with relatives, and then with friends, with members of society, and maybe my colleagues, members of my profession. We have to relate to a number of people, and each relationship is unique, and I can act appropriately and make the best of that situation. Enjoy the situation, enjoy the relationship when I enjoy a poise of mind, when my mind is free from the impulses of these attachments, aversions, etc. Bandhuratma-atmanastasya yenatmaivatmana jitah. Lord Krishna says that a mind that is controlled by these raga-dveshas becomes our own enemy. On the other hand, one who has controlled these raga-dveshas, the mind becomes a friend, becomes an aid to us. It cooperates with us. It helps us. And thus, all the wisdom, understanding that we have becomes available to us in that situation. The mind cooperates with us. Mind is helpful with us. And that is when mind is free from these impulses of raga-dveshas. Bandhuratma atmanastasya yenaivatmana atmachitah. Yenaivatmana atmajitah. Anatmastu, but one who is not controlled the self. Shatrutve, our own self, our own mind as though acts as an enemy. So I pray to Lord Dakshinamurti to give us all poise of mind, the objectivity of the mind, that we are able to enjoy an objective mind, a mind enjoying a poise, a mind which is free from impulses, and a mind therefore which is able to act according to viveka, according to discrimination, discernment, and thus make the right choices. As Pujya Swami said, we have no choice in making the choice. Since we are given the free will, we are required to make a choice in every situation. And that happens when the mind is free from the impulses of raga-dveshas, attachments and aversions. So, I pray to Lord Dakshinamurti to help us understand the mind well, understand where it's coming from, why various feelings and impulses arise, how to deal with them, how to resolve them, how to use the Pratipaksha Bhavana to neutralize these impulses and lead a peaceful life of successful relationships, making the right choices and thus having a successful pursuit in our life, whatever pursuit you have chosen. I pray and express my blessings that all of you enjoy this year 2024, free from these inner enemies of ragadveshas, that enjoy peace of mind, enjoy your relationships, and thus enjoy the life that Ishvara has given all of you. Hari Om.